Okay, guys, let's go ahead and go over the 1v1 build that I plan on using. I'm going to switch over to Tactic 1. We're going to do Gladiator stance, and we're going to do Charge Tactic. A lot of people are saying they're switching off a Charge Tactic because of these new changes, but the change really doesn't affect much. It's not as big as a deal as people make it out to be. You just got to find your new way around it. So let's start off with Gladiator Tactic. Draw Sword. We're going to leave it how it is. You're going to be wanting to do the 1-1-1-1 combo for the 4-chain skill. This will also combo with your charge tactic if you do the charge, the knock up, the hit, change tactic 1-1-1-1 down. That'll give you an 8 combo right off the back, and that's going to do some major damage once you get to these Dauntless Strikes. You got to make sure you can hit them too, so, anyways, let's go into this Destroy. We're going to go ahead and increase the damage on Destroy. We want to pump it as much damage as possible with this combo. So let's go into... let's just go into straight damage with this. So, there we go. Next we're going to want to go into shield attack. Let's go ahead and do cooldown reduction on that shield attack. And next we're going to do crush. Reduce enemy speed is what we're going to be looking for, just so you can kind of slow them down a bit to catch them with another skill chain. Let's go into break. We're going to do with a stun on a slight chance of hit. And then with shred, we're going to go ahead and increase that bleed effect. So this is what it's going to look like for my gladiator stance. I'm going to start with my 1. I'm probably going to be switching out of charge tactic, hit him 1-1-1-1 for an 8 combo. Then to kind of finish it up, I'm going to shield attack, crush, and that's going to slow them down. Then I'm going to break with a chance of stun. If it stuns them, man, they're pretty much dead here. Shred's going to hit them, that bleed's just going to tick them down. And honestly, hopefully that'll be the end by then. But anyways, let's go to charge tactic and kind of look what we're doing there. So here we're going to go into the charge. We're going to creation of a root snare. And then we're going to the upper shield swing. We're not going to do anything with that one. Not going to do anything with that one. But we are going to increase the damage on our suppress. So looking at it, man, there's really not else to change here. You have a 30-second cooldown on your draw sword, so you're only going to get one stun off pretty much a fight. Or you get your knockdown, but yeah, I don't know what else. I just keep this how it is. What's this? Yeah, that's not going to do anything for it. Increases movement speed. You can always increase your movement speed by a couple percent. That might help you, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and increase movement speed. And that's what we're gonna do here. Other than that, man, I don't see much else to be done there. Let's come back over here. Yeah, let's spend these 31 somewhere. Let's go ahead and put them in increased stun effect. So this is how my charge tactic is gonna look, and I haven't really got around to testing this, but honestly, this build really hasn't changed much. You're just kind of focusing off the draw sword. Like, you're not gonna be able to get that second charge off and that knock up. So now you're really just gonna have to kind of switch back over to Gladiator after you get your first charge up, your first combo, your first 4 combo here, 1-1-1-1. You're gonna switch over to Gladiator, 1-1-1-1, and that's gonna be an 8 combo, and that should do some pretty big fucking damage. And if that hasn't finished them, you might have to end vol, switch back to charge, do another charge, and you can also hit them with a shield attack, crush, break, shred. You might be able to get them with that too. Again, it's just really how you want to play. You should really kind of mess around with these stuff, but this is my new builds after the change, and this is how I'm going to be rolling for my 1v1 PvE killing mobs kind of build. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So now we have our non-chain skills. Nothing's really changed here. Put my leap down there. And we're actually going to spec into our leap this time. I'm gonna go ahead and do the increased stun time, since we're not gonna be able to get as much knockups up. So let's just go ahead and get that stun time. I know it does decrease your leap distance by 1 meter, but honestly, with your charge, you should already be in range of them. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Guardian's Faith. Again, I'm just gonna go for that cooldown reduction in this, just so we have more uptime on this throughout the fight. And looking at it, let's look at Iron Will. Again, we're going to go for 40% increased cooldown reduction, or increased cooldown time, just so we can get that extra health back during the fight. And then let's go over to Solid Will. You know, we're not going to be able to do anything here with Solid Will. It's already kind of where it needs to be. I mean, there's really not too much else to really do there. I mean, you could always go for the increased altitude control and reduce your Guardian's Faith, but I think I'd rather just have my invulnerabilities come up faster so I can kind of swap them out with charges. You know, counter. So I've seen some people running counter, man. I can't find a use for it yet, and I'm just not using it right now. Obtain bravery. There's no reason to be using it. I mean, bravery is super easy to get. You could always use it with a leap to start off with, but that just doesn't make any sense. So, and then you know you have Vanguard, but you shouldn't have a need for Vanguard during these fights. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. So next we're gonna come over to abilities. You're gonna get your 4 basics. You're always gonna get your 4 basics, and from here we're going to go over, get our decreased damage received, and then we're gonna go get our attack damage, because again this is a 1v1 build. We're looking to pump out some damage. After that, we're going to get our 2 defenses, and then we're going to get our stability, our hit, and then we're going to go for this other dodge. And, I mean, we have one more thing we can kind of put somewhere, but I'm not really, I mean, none of this is going to be, like, crazy beneficial, so, you know, we'll just go increase gain from hunting, I guess. Why not? Other than that, I mean, the build is pretty simple. I'm going to go over rotations here below and in another video, but this is kind of how I'm building my 1v1 spec. As you can see, down these trees we're going shield attack, crush, break, shred, draw sword, destroy, dauntless strike, dauntless strike. That's Gladiator. You know, you're going to make sure you hit your shout for your 50% fighting power. Hit your shout, go down the chain. Charge tactic. You're going to want to, you know, you got your charge. We're going to be going shield upper swing still, punish, and then the suppress. And then, you know, you can do your draw sword, you can get a stun, you have a couple stuns here, and you know, then you have your breach, movement speed. You can pop that before you switch into your Gladiator, but it's going to break your combo if you do that. So, you know, unless you really want to break your combo, make sure you don't use that before you go back into Gladiator. But let's say you switch over, you've done your charges and everything like that, and you're just trying to catch back up with them, you know, they've blinked away or something like that, go ahead and hit your breach, switch to Gladiator, leap them, and then, you know, start another Gladiator combo. And hopefully by the time that combo's over, you can switch back to charge. You'll have another charge, but you're going to have to swap over to like shield attack and sever or destroy, depending on what you want to do. Anyways, I'll go over more of that in another video. This is just kind of how it's spec'd right now for me. One last look at this. Non-change skills, again, we're going leap, we're going Guardian's enhancement, the toughen right here, and then we're still using our solid will, but we're just not specking into it right now. Abilities, again, we've gone over this. Basic abilities, you're getting your 50 attack power, you're getting your 10% reduced damage, you got your defenses right here, your vitalities, your strength, your hit, your stability, your dodge, right here. I mean, there's nothing much more to it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions regarding it. I'm going to go ahead and get this up.